Hey, it's Troyia Monay back to y'all with another video. Today's video is super exciting as always. Today's video is going to be a Q&A. If you guys haven't already, go ahead and go on my community tab on my channel page, and you guys will see just a questionnaire that I went ahead and asked you guys, and I said amazing things are coming February 2021. Let me know in the comments which topics and questions you guys would like me to cover in the month of February. I decided to kind of do this as kind of like a Q&A style type of thing, but I'll definitely be going more so in depth into a lot of these different questions and topics and different things like that you guys have been asking. So before we go ahead and get started, make sure you guys go ahead and rate, comment, like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Turn on that notification bell so you're always notified when I go ahead and upload a new video. Y'all, March is going to be so lit. February is going to be so lit. So make sure you guys are staying in tune. Make sure you guys that you guys are being notified every time I go ahead and upload a new video, so you're not missing out on any of the gems I'm dropping, any of the tea, and all of that good stuff. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys go ahead and follow my business consulting page at Her Hustle Academy. I will be opening coaching sessions for March very soon, towards the end of the month. So make sure you guys are in the loop of that so you don't miss out. So we're just gonna hop right on in, get started. This is gonna be real casual, real cute. I'm just gonna answer some of these questions, read some of these comments to you guys, just so that way I can make sure everything is good. So I got a question from Jay Williams, and it says, hey girl, hey LOL, can you cover about business addresses and business emails? Is it important right off, or can we wait? Thanks. Thank you so much for asking. So I think business addresses are not necessary. Just go ahead and use your home address. But when you're going ahead and you're starting, make sure you guys are just going ahead and using your home address. But when you are shipping out orders, if you can, make sure you guys go ahead and get a PO box, just so that way it kind of protects you and nobody knows where you live. So make sure you guys go ahead and get a PO box. That's what I would recommend as far as a business address. I know that there's plenty of platforms out there that do virtual PO boxes, so you guys can definitely look into that if you want. As far as email addresses, I always recommend having a business email address. Always do not use your personal email address for business purposes at all. When it comes to business emails, you guys can either do a info at or you guys can use Gmail. I always recommend either using a actual business email or going ahead and using Gmail. Gmail is just a little bit more professional, so definitely look into that. So I will make sure you guys go ahead and handle that right off the bat, so I definitely wouldn't wait on either one of those. I got another question from Chunky Eyes Jazz, and it says, you've helped me gather a list of things needed to start a business, but I have a question. Do you pay for your brand name and LLC yearly? And the answer is kinda, in a way. So basically, after you guys go ahead and you file for your LLC, every year around, I want to say around the springtime, so around like May, April, it really depends on the state that you live in as well, they will charge you an annual LLC fee. So the fee is basically just to keep your LLC in compliance and just make sure that your LLC is in good standing. So you don't want to not pay this annual fee, because then your LLC won't be in compliance, which means it won't be in good standing. So if something does happen to your business, let's say God forbid you get sued or something like that, just hypothetically speaking, your LLC will then not even be considered. It just won't, you won't have that protection against you and your brand rather. So make sure you are going through and you're paying your annual fee after you go ahead and sign up for your LLC. So I know here in Florida, ours is around May, April-ish time. So I have to go through and I have to pay that fee. The fee is usually around $150. So I'll definitely recommend paying that fee, so that way it protects you and your brand and all of that good stuff, and you good to go. Next thing is from Ayana Milan. She says, hi, I love your videos. Can you talk about when starting a clothing boutique, do you remove the clothing tags from the vendor and replace them with your own? The answer is no. I keep all vendor tags. I do not remove vendor tags at all. I don't think I ever will remove vendor tags unless my boutique just gets really big one day or something like that. But I do not remove vendor tags. I just think that it is a unnecessary added expense. Like, usually, this is how I think about it. Y'all know when you go into Marshalls, Ross, TJ Maxx, anything like that, you don't see Marshalls, Ross, TJ Maxx inside of their clothing. No, you don't. Is it nice for added extra branding? Yeah, but it's an added expense that I don't have the funds to or the desire to pay for at this time. However, I will say that once I do, you know, get into manufacturing my own items, and I do want to create my own items, then at that point I'll probably switch over everything, including my wholesale items, to, you know, having my own personalized tags. But for right now, I don't see the need to do it. So if you guys are just, you know, starting out and you have the extra funds to go ahead and do that, definitely look into it. But I don't think that that's something that I want to do. I will be doing a more detailed review on video on that, give you guys some options and some different things that you guys can add to, you know, personalize your items a little bit more. But I don't think that it is 100% necessary. Next topic I got, it was from Do the Right Thing. It says, can you talk about balancing a 9-to-5 and starting a small business, y'all? So if you guys do not know, I do work a regular 9-to-5. I am a publicist, account coordinator for a PR agency. So yeah, I don't know how sometimes I do it. Literally going to work all day, having coaching sessions at night, and still trying to maintain my boutique, even though I'm in the process of kind of a rebrand right now. It is hard, so it can definitely be done. I'm going to do more of a detailed video on this, just because I feel like that's kind of like a robust question. It's more of a topic than an actual question for me to, you know, just answer quickly in this video. But definitely look out for a full video on how I, you know, balance a 9-to-5 and start a boutique or a business. I would say the main thing with that is going to be discipline. Literally discipline. I know that as soon as I get off, I have a list of things that I need to do, and I do not go to sleep until I get those things done. I know on the weekends is when I usually take advantage of everything that I need to get done. Like last night, I was up for a very long time. Anybody that knows me know I be in the bed. I be asleep early. So last night I had so much that I needed to get done. So I'm really disciplined when it comes to, you know, my work and everything like that. I also want to do a video. Give this video a big thumbs up if you think I should do a video on how to stay consistent. That's definitely a topic that, you know, a lot of us a thing that a lot of us struggle with is how we stay consistency. So I would definitely be doing a video on that. So give this video a big thumbs up if you guys think I should do a video on how to stay consistent, because I feel like I've kind of mastered it a lot more now than how I was in the future, y'all. I mean in the past. So yeah. Next question is from Alicia Amore. She says, how much inventory to get started off with when starting an online boutique, and any marketing tips for building business social media accounts to bring in more traffic to your website? So first, how much inventory do you need to get started with for your online boutique? I always recommend starting off with no less than 5 and no more than 10. The reason I say this is because you want to give your audience variety. So let's say you are starting off with 5 pieces. You need to give them a jumpsuit, you need to give them a dress, you need to give them a 2-piece set, you need to give them a top and a bottom. You want to give them variety so that way you're able to collect that free data. So you know that when you first launch, if all of your dresses sell out, that means, okay, my audience might like dresses. Let me either go ahead and restock these or get something that they like again. So it's really important that you know, give your audience variety so that way you're able to know, you know, the things that they like, the things that they dislike. If you notice everything sells out but your tops, okay, that means don't restock them tops no more. Your audience don't like them tops. Try to rebrand it a different way. Try to make it appeal, you know, a little bit more. So definitely start off with no more than 5, no more than 10. I'll be doing a more detailed video on this because I also really want to talk about the inventory flow, and the flow of your inventory is super important as well. But that's another video, so I'm going to talk about that another time. The second part of her question says, any marketing tips for building businesses, social media accounts to bring more traffic to your website? One thing I always recommend when you're first starting out is to definitely do a giveaway, y'all. Giveaways are really beneficial, especially when you're just starting out and you're just about to launch. Giveaways are really beneficial. So if you can invest in, you know, just offering maybe a free dress or a free item of choice for someone who you know, may have signed up to be on your giveaway, definitely do a social media giveaway. Ask them to follow you, ask them to like the post, ask them to share and tag you on their Instagram story. Super beneficial. It gets you so much traffic, it gets you so much engagement. people love, you know, engaging with different brands, and who doesn't want, you know, a free clothing item from your boutique. So definitely take advantage of that. Definitely share that as much as you can. But that is going to be my biggest, you know, tip and trick when it comes to, you know, branding on social media when you're just starting out. So that is definitely something that I would do. Next question is from Anna Lara. She said, can you do a go live on YouTube? I would love a interactive Q&A. And that is definitely something that I'm planning on doing during the month of March, is going live on YouTube. So I will give you guys all of the tea, and I will give you guys all of the information on that. But make sure you guys are following at Her Hustle Academy, so that way I'm able to, you know, give you guys a nice little flyer, tell you what time I'll be on there, how long, all of that good stuff. Next question is from Anaya Milan. It says, can you discuss topics on how to set up a business email, business address, and LLC? So I kind of already addressed this earlier. Make sure you either do a business email address. You guys can do like Hootsuite, not Hootsuite, sorry, G Suite offers business email addresses. You can get one from wherever you know, purchase your domain name from. So if you go on GoDaddy, under your account, there should be a link as to how you can set up a business email address. I know Shopify does them. So just definitely do your research on that. When it comes to your business address, you guys can do PO boxes. You guys can do virtual PO boxes or anything like that as well. Next comment is from Shanada Smith. It says, new subscriber, your videos have been super inspirational. Would you happen to know how online payment processors work for persons outside of the US? I believe that when someone orders outside of the US, sometimes it runs it as credit. I'm not really exactly sure as to this, because I don't get too many out of country orders. But I definitely recommend just doing your research and looking as to whatever website platform that you're using. See what payment processors that they use. Contact them, do your research on that back end to just see. But I usually believe that they usually process anything outside of the US as credit. I'm not exactly sure, and I know that they always convert it with whatever currency as well. So just do your research there, and I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find your answer. The next question I got is, can you discuss trademarks? So trademarks is definitely something that I'm not super educated in, and I don't like telling y'all nothing that I'm not educated in. So definitely reach out to, I'm gonna put a link to her Instagram page somewhere on the screen. She is bomb, super bomb when it comes to trademarks. I've been following her for some time now, so definitely reach out to her regarding anything as far as trademarks. Next question I got was from Candy Thomas. It says, learning. She wants to know about learning to build customer retention. Which platform is best to sell on, pricing items, and shipping prices. So learning how to build customer retention, I'm definitely going to do a video on that, so stay tuned for that. Which platform is best to sell on? I always recommend Shopify. Shopify. If you're using Wix, if you're using anything else, do not use it. Shopify is best for e-commerce. Wix, in my opinion, is best for service-based. So I have a service-based business, which is Her Hustle Academy. That's my business consulting. I use Wix for that. For my boutique, I'm always gonna recommend using Shopify. Shopify is bomb, y'all. Bomb. So make sure you guys are using Shopify as your platform, your e-commerce platform. I wouldn't recommend using anything else. When it comes to pricing items and shipping prices, so the way that you price your items, I believe I have a video on this. I do have a video on my channel, so make sure you go ahead and check that out. But it really just depends on your profit margin. It's so many different things that you need to take into consideration as well. But I always recommend pricing your items 50%. So your profit margin should not go below 50%. You need to make at least double what you paid for, period. As far as shipping prices really just depends. I charge $8.50 for my baseline shipping cost, just because that protects me. Even if someone does, you know, order something at a lower weight, I then, you know, gain a profit from shipping. Or if someone does order something and it is over that $8.50, then that does come out of my pocket. But it's definitely something that I'm considering actually changing with as far as my boutique. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys think I should do a more detailed video when it comes to shipping. I think I should, just because I feel like it's a lot of different questions and different things like that floating in the air when it comes to shipping. A lot of different things to take into consideration as well. But that was pretty much all of the questions, topics, and all of that good stuff. Like I said, February, March, ongoing from here is going to be super, super lit. Make sure you guys go ahead and rate, comment, like, subscribe. We are almost at 20,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.